Hello, this is Rachel live from Kalkine Studios, and you're watching the IPO Corner Show, a weekly show dedicated to the IPO market performance and brings you hot public offerings and all important information about the listing companies under the spotlight. However, before investing in any shares, investors need to understand the business prospects and operations in detail, such as future risks and returns. This can include changing the IPO price or issuance date as the companies see fit. Let us first take a look at proposed Andean Mining IPO that's slated for the 14th of February at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, according to the ASX IPO announcements. Andean Mining is an Australian mining and exploration company operating in Colombia. They operate through their wholly owned subsidiary, Corporación Minera de Colombia. The subsidiary company owns 100% of the El Dovio copper-gold-silver-zinc VMS licenses in central West Colombia. Andean Mining looked to raise up to $6 million at 2 cents a share in its IPO. Moving on to the next company now, according to ASX announcements, Andean Energy has proposed its plans to list on the ASX on the 14th of February at 1 p.m. Andean Energy's primary objective is to play a significant role in the ongoing and necessary global energy transition to help reduce carbon emissions. The company plans to deliver on this objective through unlocking natural gas, hydrogen and helium potential within its existing asset portfolio, while pursuing the development of clean energy solutions to offset any carbon emissions the company produces and facilitate a cleaner energy mix for the future. Andean Energy looked to raise up to $6.4 million at 20 cents a share in its IPO. And lastly, we have US Student Housing REIT. They're proposed to list on the ASX at 10:30 on the 16th of February. The REIT acquires and manages student housing assets near top-tier public universities across America. It aims to drive value from its operational strategies and capital upgrades. The REIT will be the only Australian-listed property trust primarily investing in US student housing. The REIT has targeted a stabilised yield of over 6% each year for investors to be paid quarterly to its unit holders. Applications from retail and institutional investors will be accepted from the 17th of January to the 7th of Feb. Citigroup Global Markets is the financial advisor for the listing, jointly managed by lead managers Bell Potter Securities and Shaw & Partners. US Student Housing REIT seeks to raise $45 million from the issue of around 32.63 million shares at an offer price of $1.38 each. Well, it's time to wrap up the show, but let me share this critical information first. Before investing in IPOs, investors must check the credibility and the track record of the company. The risk appetite level can vary from investors, and they need to consider factors such as an analyst's view, brokerage ratings, industry outlook, financial performance, and the peers review before making an investment decision. Also, it's important to note that companies can change their IPO price or issuance date as they see fit. Well, that's all for the IPO Corner Show for now. Stay tuned to Kalkine TV. We've got many more shows lined up for you with live updates across the economy, markets and sectors. This is Rachel signing off for now.